Hi friends, it's Miss Kelsie. I'm here to show you a fun new thing that we have here at the Lee-Whedon Library, but first it is story time. This is a nonfiction book called Actual Size by Steve Jenkins. He writes really interesting animal books, and if you didn't already know, our theme for the summer is Tales and Tales. So definitely check out some more of his books if you want that animal knowledge for your summer reading. But first, let's check out why this book is called Actual Size. This right here is a pygmy shrew. He is 2 inches long and he weighs less than 1 dime. Did you ever look a giant squid in the eye? Have you shaken hands with a gorilla or been face to face with a tiger? All of the animals in this book are shown at actual size, so you can see how you measure up to creatures both large and small. This is the Atlas moth. It is so large that it's often mistaken for a bird. He's got a 12-inch wingspan. This right here is the dwarf goby. He's the smallest of all of the fish. He's smaller than my fingernail. The giant squid lives deep in the ocean, where its enormous eyes help it see in the dim light. Their eyeballs are the size of a basketball. Its body and tentacles are up to 59 feet long. I did the math, and that's about 4 cars put together. The Alaskan brown bear is the largest meat-eating animal that lives on land. He's 13 feet tall when he stands on its hind legs. That's probably taller than the ceilings in your house. Here's the largest bird, an ostrich, with its egg. He's 9 feet tall. A 2-foot-long tongue. This must be a giant anteater snacking on its favorite food, termites. The Goliath bird-eater tarantula is big enough to catch and eat birds and small mammals. He is 12 inches across. The saltwater crocodile, the world's largest reptile, is a man-eater. This is just his head. The whole crocodile is 23 feet long. The Goliath frog lives in Africa. It's big enough to catch and eat birds and rats. He's 36 inches long with his legs extended like this. That is a big frog. This is too close to a great white shark. Just his teeth are 4 inches long and there's about 3,000 of them in his mouth. The whole shark is 21 feet long. The huge gorilla and the pygmy mouse lemur both have hands a lot like ours. Here's my hand next to a gorilla hand. And here is the pygmy mouse lemur. He is only 2.5 inches tall. The Siberian tiger is the biggest of the big cats, 14 feet long from his nose to his tail. The Goliath beetle is the world's heaviest insect. He's 6 inches long and weighs 3.5 ounces. That's about the weight of 100 paper clips. And this is the rare giant walking stick. He is the world's longest insect. He's 22 inches long. This foot belongs to the largest land animal, the African elephant. The whole elephant can be up to 13 feet tall and weigh as much as 14,000 pounds. And the back of this book contains a lot more information about the animals that were in the book. There's one more here right at the end. The giant Gippsland earthworm lives in Australia. He's 36 inches long. If you thought this book was interesting, you can check this out at the library. We have a lot more Steve Jenkins books on animals. We have a ton of books about animals here. Now let me show you the cool new thing that I made for the library. So this is a giant measuring tape. It is 8 feet tall, and there are almost 50 animals listed on here with their heights. So next time you're in the library, I want you to stand next to it and see what animal you are as tall as. I'm as tall as a thoroughbred horse. One thing I want to say is that these numbers are estimates because a lot of these animals are dimorphic, and that just means that the male and the female animals are different sizes. So the numbers listed on here might be somewhere in the middle. Another thing I wanted to mention is that the tall four-legged animals on here are measured to what they call their withers, which is the tallest part on their back in between their shoulder blades. It is the tallest part of an animal's body, which just ensures an accurate measurement. But this means that animals like the thoroughbred horse, the white-tailed deer, or the American bison actually stand a lot taller than that because it doesn't measure their necks, their heads, or their antlers if they have them. Next time you're at the library, snap a selfie and tag us on social media so we can see how you measure up. Murphy, speak. Speak.